Recently, we asked you about complaining, and our poll found that just 1 in 5 of us will always complain about poor customer service and standards. You may not want to make a scene in public or think there's no point taking on corporate giants, but if you don't complain, then there's no incentive for firms to improve, and you may lose the opportunity to claim cash as recompense. Whether you're complaining to an insurance company, a local restaurant, or high street store, it pays to know your rights. For shopping-related complaints, familiarise yourself with the Sale of Goods Act, which covers complaints regarding repairs and refunds. For service complaints about tradesmen or a restaurant, for example, get to grips with the Supply of Goods and Services Act. DirectGov offers simple explanations. If you're not happy with a financial service, read the small print. You may not be impressed that your motor cover doesn't pay out on chipped windscreens, but if it's stipulated in the small print, you won't stand a chance. When you're sure of your rights, make your complaint to the individual or company concerned. If you can't complain in person, get on the phone. State your grievance, but stay calm, polite, and don't get angry. If you don't get the response you want, ask to speak to a manager or see if there's a formal complaints procedure. Take a note of who you spoke to, the time and the date. Companies record calls, and you can too. iPhone users can download the iPhone Recorder app. Alternatively, you can try web-based services like complaintcopy.com. Simply dial in your account number and PIN before making your call, and it will be recorded for you. If this doesn't work or you're liable to get angry, then write a letter. This can also help if you have evidence to support your claim. Be brief, to the point, and set out the facts in a clear and logical manner. Find out who to address the letter to and mark it complaint. Give the company reasonable time to respond as well, such as 14 days. Take a copy of your letter and any additional evidence before posting, and don't let companies fob you off. If your complaint isn't resolved, you may need to follow up calls and letters. As a last resort, many industries, including financial services and estate agents, have ombudsmen that can look into complaints for you free of charge. For simple disputes involving sums less than £5,000, you can use the Small Claims Court. Legal action is expensive though, so should only be pursued once every avenue is exhausted. However, in some cases you may find that simply mentioning solicitors is enough to chivvy along your complaint.